everybody, it's Yo Mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets, and welcome back to some modded Minecraft from this, whatever the name we're going to name this pack is. I have no idea yet. How's everybody doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday was a rough day. Anyhow, so even though we had we'd done a bunch of stuff when we were goofing around with this pack before. I took away some mods. I think I took away 3 or 4 mods, and I added 2 or 3 mods to it. So we started a whole new world. Started all over. I'm going to play this, I don't know, probably this week. See if I can get it polished up. We'll be playing it on stream today, possibly stream tomorrow. Definitely stream Tuesday and Thursday. And we might just see a little release of the pack and a server. Well, release of the pack the following week, and then possibly a server the week after. We'll see. Things are a little tight right now because of life. So I have more stuff than this. This is just what I got on the way over here. We actually have explored. This is a brand new world, right? If it would load, it would be fantastic. I spawned in, I don't know, somewhere around here. Like right around here. I didn't like it. And I wandered this way, and I didn't like it, and I wandered this way, and then back and forth and back and forth. And didn't enjoy that, and I was like, the heck of it, I'm going south. So I went south. I have no idea why this is like this, because I wasn't here, so I don't know. Hopefully that's a sneak peek, not a spoiler. I don't know how the heck this happened either. But we went down here, and I found an area. Well, I didn't find an area there. Came down around through here to where I'm standing right now, and then whatever. And then we went all the way down here to, I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a village that I named W. There is another village here that I named E. And then this is where we're going to build our base in this area here. A lot of work that needs to be done here. I haven't done any of it. Well, I've done a bunch of trees, and I've done a lot of getting rid of the grass, which has taken quite a while. There's a couple cows in here, and then this is just storage and some stuff that I picked up from villages along the way. I thought this place looked awesome. It's a place that could be built up too. It looks like a shipwreck. I haven't been here either. When I went here, it opened up this island, and I think it looks awesome. It's really cool. There's a village here as well. So, yeah, that's something we might check out. I have not been here yet either. But yeah, someplace we might check out in the future. Pretty neat. I liked it. But to start off, I haven't gone in these things at all. There's a prairie over there. Looks like some stuff. Some bees flying around. But there's this, right? So it is, your normal period, but then there's that. So we've got this mod in here that puts these, they're not, you don't have to fight. They look really cool, but there's a chest up there usually, I don't know, with something that might be good in it. You never know. But we're going to go in this thing. I like the song. Alright. Doesn't matter. Please don't be anything in here that'll blow up, because they're annoying. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Let's also not use the only diamond pick I have. I've gotten a lot of hay bales from running through the villages. I just kept going until I found the place that I liked with the stuff that I like in it. So, or it doesn't even have anything I like in it, because I have no idea what's there. I just liked the shape, and I like the way that the grass looks, and that was it. That's all I needed. I'm a simple man with... not simple. Whatever. Ooh, nice. Yeah, find a lot of honey bottles since I put stuff in. Sure, put buzz your bees in, which is cool with me. Ooh, what's that? 4-leaf clover. We'll take that too. Is that a notch apple? No, it's regular. Ooh, look, shock pendant. That's fantastic. Dun, 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 dun. What? Okay. We got things. we did stuff. So I went AFK when it first came in, and I didn't want to log off or whatever because I knew I was going to stream when I came back. So yeah. I went back to the waypoint. Anyhow, I put not a waypoint, but I put home back at the other place. We also have, I think I might have put a mine. I don't think I put a mine. I have no idea. Advancements. That's what I want. Adventure, Minecraft. Why don't these zoom out? We got this one now. Find an artifact. That's cool. Kill a mimic. Oh, they're still in it. Those things are terrifying. Scare the living crud out of me. What's this? Find a 4-leaf clover. Better luck next time. Sure. Discover every biome. 42 biomes. And we are 17% of the way through that. That's something. Unfortunate. Not quite halfway. It's a whole bunch of things. Let's throw all this junk down there. I don't know what. Sure, we'll put that on. And I can't do anything with this or any of that other stuff. One neat thing that we can do is we could take this and bread and make honey bread. And that's cool. I'll eat some honey bread. It sounds better than regular bread. At least it doesn't sound quite so dry. So let's go up this whatever tower thing. And I mean, it looks neat. There's not a lot in it. It's just a tower mod that is taken from somebody's like of Breath of the Wild. I know. Supposedly. At least that's what the mod author, or the mod said. Move this out of the way. Why can't I put this on? Put you on. Weird. Alright. Use that. Don't care. Well, that should work. They're the hardest thing to go up, but they're not the easiest thing either. You're just obnoxious, really. It's alright though, we'll do it. So, I'm a little late starting the stream today. Was at the hospital. My son went into the hospital late last night, or well, yesterday, with stomach pain, whatever, abdomen pain, really, and turned out that he had appendicitis, and his appendix was going not happiness. Well, that's not a whole heck of a lot, but whatever. Take it. Yeah. So he had to go and have surgery yesterday. Very happy for him that it went well, and very happy for him that I get to pay for it. I wish I'd have gotten an umbrella. But he's safe and healthy now, and just recovering, and that is the most important thing to me. So whatever, send me the bill. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so I started a little late. I wish there was something other than that chest. Is there? I don't know. No, I guess not. Whatever. Are you in anything important, Bee? You look like in it. What are you? Where? Ooh. Navy SEALs. What is that guy? So this is apparently a sand nest, which is important. What are you? A reed bee. So there's got to be a reed nest over there somewhere. These guys are stone? What is it? Ashy bees, which is pretty cool. If you guys could like go to the sand nest so that I could pick it up, that'd be fantastic. Or do you have something else? Dun 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 dun. So you can pick those ones up and they don't get mad at you. Is there another one? I'll pick up another one if I can see one. I wonder if there's a cactus nest or something. Because that'd be neat. Oh, that's light up there. Where are you going, little bee? I have to go get a flower so I can find out where you go. I shall do such a thing. Hey, look, here's another one. For science, we get a flower. Excuse me. I would like a flower, please. Stupid scrubland. Quit being a scrub and get me a flower. That's not a flower, that's bee scent. Dun, 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 dun. Go kill that skeleton and get a... Peanut Butter Cupquakes is the name of the song. Pretty neat. Let's go. I don't see... What? I wish there was a cactus nest. That would be fantastic. I do want to go kill the skeleton. Apparently this is drowned here too. Hi. I want to know where those bees came from. I do have a... That's what one of the... Skeletons? Not skeleton. But yes, bones please, thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can make ourselves a flower. So we can give the flower to the bees. Dun, 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 dun. There. Go. To make the bees happy. Hello bees, where'd you go? Crazy bees, come here. Let's see, we're gonna do that out of the way, that out of the way. We need to come back over here and get a piece of dirt. I did take mechanism generators mod out, so that got rid of the excessive number of Minderenimen, mini skeletons, the adorable little creeper guys, which, you know, could have been, as far as I was concerned, the only thing we left in I'd have been alright with. Right now, I'm not alright with any of this because there's entirely too many dudes there. But we can fix that. watcha this. I will destroy you, little midget guys. Give me the shovel. Alright, where was that bee? Oh, bee. Hey. What on... Oh, okay. Whew. Forgot about that. Gonna blow up. Forgot about the necklace. I was like, why is there lightning? That's terrifying. Let's go punch a creeper and see if we can get the necklace to strike the creeper with lightning. And make it a Make it a charged creeper. Dang it. You, come here. Be a charged creeper. This is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? I don't know what that bee is, but I want one. Dang it. I'll destroy you. All sorts of lightning the one day. And now none, huh? Why no lightning? Alright, we've got to go out over here and go home really quick so I can sleep, which is easy enough because I did set a waypoint. We'll go home. Home. Nope, wrong buttons. Yes, that one. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Not that we have a ton of things here, but... Sip of the coffee. Do that. Make it daytime. All you suckers can burn. Why aren't you burning? Okay. I'm back. One. See ya. Deuces. Where is the bee? Okay. Bee. I know you're over here somewhere. Gotta go find the bee. And then put this down. And let the bee be happy. Bee be happy? Sure, why not? There he is. Come back. Monsieur. Come here. You are a chocolate mining bee. I want one. Please and thank you. Now if you get your dusty dust, can I follow you to wherever your nest is and pick it up with you in it? Preferably without death, because I want chocolate bee of beeness. Do you have it and it just doesn't show up? Oh, it's right there. He did go in. Now can I pick this up? Success! Sweet. Alright, where is any other fancy bee? Heh. Oh, you fancy bee! Come here, fancy bee. There's the nest. It's probably where you go. What are you? Aqua. I can't read you if you don't come down here. Ashy mining bee. What up, bee? So if I do this, will you come here? Come on. You just need to get within your bee range. A or B squad? Heh. Here, use this. Look, there's a flower there. Do bee things. Whatever they are. All of the bee things. Spinnies and happiness. You're cute when you're a different color too. Now I wonder if the stuff, whatever. Nope, doesn't show up on him either. I mean, he's dropping things, so there's that. Alright, so we at least got a couple of bees, alright? Which is pretty cool. Because it's more than I had. I don't know how to make them do whatever it is you need to make bees do. I am not sure. What kind of bee are you? Hello? You are a reed bee. I don't really need a reed bee, but I don't not need a reed bee. Oh wait, no, I want that. Not this. Go ahead. Hey, where? Yeah, look at this. Look. Look at that. Look. There's happiness here. Yeah. Spinnies. Reed bee. You're not as cute as the other one. It's interesting that I find all these specialty bees in the desert. I wonder if I hadn't seen any. Well, I take that back. I have seen carpenter bees, I think they are, or something, that come out of these reed things. Reed nests. This bee is confused. Seriously, you don't know where you're going? Better figure it out, buddy. Like I don't get it. The dude looks lost. Chocolate mining bee, ashy mining bee. Here, this one's empty. Go there. Go there. Go there. Come on, dummy, go there. Can you go there? There's a nest right here. It's warm inside. They got cable. It's free. Free cable. It's probably got a reed hide or reed nest like way over here. Let's see. Neither of you are sugarcane. Cane. None of those are reed nests. I mean, guy. You know, beggars can't be choosers. Just go inside the sand nest. It's an ashy one again. It is. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is we will... What is this thing? Look at this. See, I don't really need that. I do, because I want to show you something. So we'll throw this out, and we'll throw these out. And we'll break this. Alright. Then we'll come over here. See if we can get this reed bee, because he's lost and an idiot. Yo. Guy. Come on, guy. Come this way. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. Oh, look, there's another one right there. Oh, now you found it. Didn't like mine, but you want that one. Yeah. Ungrateful so-and-so. It's fine. I'll take this one back. Take this, because I don't need you. What is these bees? What is these bees? Oh, whatever. I still don't know how this bee, reed bee thing works, but I'm fairly certain, if anything, Hello? Thought there was another one here somewhere. They're going to be similar to Pokemon, and I'm going to have to catch them all. At least in that aspect, I am sure. I would love to find a cactus nest, but I have not seen any cactus that look suspicious in any fashion. I assume that cactus nest has got a circle on it like all the other ones do, but I haven't seen any. I wonder how many. I wonder how random it is. Do you have to craft a cactus nest? Nest? Let's find out. Cactus. This is cactus. That's acacia leaves. There isn't a cactus nest? Okay. Well, I don't need to look for that then. I just need to find out what this other bee was. I don't need to. I want to. There you are. Quit running. Don't run away. Come back. Come back. I'm sure there's a reed nest over here. That's another chocolatey bee. What are you? Mason bee. I like your want to be your friend. Will you play nice with this flower? And then, do you like this? Or this? There you go. There's two choices, buddy. They're right nearby. You got to go to this one. Oh, fantastic. Now you're mine. What are you? Another mason bee. Yo, I'm a mason bee, yo. Come on. Come here, mason bee. Now I wonder if I could get him to go into this nest or whatever. Come on, mason bee. Mason bee. Hurry up! I gotta go home. Sweet. He went into one of these. I will take them both. Doesn't matter. That could stay there. Home. Jeeves, home. Sweet. Alright. So we've got a bunch of bees. There is, as you can see here, over here, there's another reed nest. That's the first time I saw a reed nest. It has a bee in it. I don't know. I don't know what it does. We don't have a lot of things. Now, I could set it up and just let the bees come out and gather stuff. But I don't know how any of that works yet. So I'm going to throw all these guys in here. And the bees can live inside of a nest that is, fortunately and or unfortunately, inside of a barrel that I found from Lord knows where. And I'm running out of storage. But, so other than gathering these vanilla-y things, they're completely vanilla things. I don't have any storage for anything. I have the bees in there, I've got that in there, and here's a bunch of flowers. So this will go there, because I don't care. I did get some obsidian to go to the nether. This is the length and this is the width of what our build shall be, which is going to, and this X right here is actually the middle of the build. So I can lay out just an X that goes all the way that way and another one that goes this way to be about the size. I could tell you right now that it's from somewhere around this pool. because I know I want some stairs or something to go down to this because it looks nice at some point. And then it's going to come over to somewhere around here, I think. And then it is going to go from up here to down here. It's not going to take up the entire thing. It's not like I'm going to build a big box. This will be over time. I've been getting rid of grass just for something to do. I don't know what that is. Probably a tree. And getting rid of trees. But I'm thinking that the thing to do will be not to flatten it, but this up here is, if you look in the top, it says that its height is pretty good 69, and 70 most of it. This over here goes up and down a bunch, which you can kind of see from this shape here. Where this one, it looks like this is 70, and then this whole thing right here is all the 69. So, I mean, there needs to be, it's something like 80 blocks? I mean, there's an 80 block elevation between one thing and the other. And one of the main things needs to be in an area, so we're going to have to raise it up. And then it's going to be a lot of landscaping before I even build anything, really. So at least getting the landscaping done while I just throw chests all over the place willy-nilly, which would be fine. Because we got to transfer all this, or change all this stuff, you know. It's got to be changed to have one area that's this big, and then it needs to go down a little bit and have a little area here and down a different layer here. We need to do all that, and it's smart to do it first instead of trying to figure it out later, so that we can get this build that we're gonna do, which I really want. Like, I'm gonna do my best to stick to it and really hope that nothing happens with the world or the mods or anything else. I don't have any plans necessarily to add anymore. Sorry, yawn. To add anymore. I was up late at the hospital. But I mean, I might. You never know if something comes out that I think is interesting, or whatever. But there's a bunch of stuff to do. That's things that I can do off camera, because, you know, cutting down trees and changing dirt and everything else is not all that important, but, or even interesting. But we're gonna need to go mining, because I don't even know what I have at the moment. This is what I have. I have this and whatever garbage is in this thing. I did find a honey pot, which I thought was pretty cool, and some honey, as you can see. I got a candle, which I found in one of the villages. I thought that was pretty neat, and you know, there's some stuff in here. I've got saddles and things. Bring this with us, because we're gonna go mining and see if we can hopefully find an abandoned mine shaft, because that'll be helpful, but we'll also grab everything that we can on the way. But I want to make a sleeping bag, which we need to go find another sheep. And while we're doing that, we're going to come over here and breed these guys. Obviously, we can't breed the sheep because I only have one. I mean, not that that's a big deal, but, you know, there's an egg. Can we get another chicken? Nope. Alright, let's see if we can find a sheep. So it's going to be in a this way area. Let's see if we can get one more sheep that we can start breeding. That way we can at least, I mean, obviously you can auto shear a sheep, but you can't auto duplicate a single sheep, and I'd rather have multiple sheep that are being sheared with different colors all at the same time, so we can just get everything. And while we're doing that, we'll run after this pig. We will grab some food so I can stop eating bread. Or at least so that we can make something better than bread. Hopefully by the end of the episode. As you can see, I've used this water bucket that I have, and I've just been dumping it over and over again to get rid of the grass, because grass bugs me. The grass. Not Neil, but because I don't. What is this? Regular cornflower. I did find some special flowers I put over there. As you can see, this is kind of how the whole area was, and it's annoying. We need one more sheep. I wonder if I can kill this guy, because I know there's ones over there, and get a bee head. One of the bee head. I did not get one. Well, you know, whatever. Pick this up. Now. Can I get a bee head? No. Well, I didn't get anything, so worthless. We're gonna get an ink sac. Thank you, squid, for dying. Got bees over by me, so I'm not worried about it. But we do need leather. Creepy that we call it leather, and then there's steak, and it's just what we need is some cow skin and cow meat, which is really disturbing sounding as opposed to leather. Think of what things really are sometimes. I don't know why that popped into my head. Things odd happen when I'm tired. And I am tired. But it's okay. Because I also want to play and, you know, kind of do both things at once. Being awake, playing, and hanging out with you guys. Where are the stinking sheep? I don't know if I have anything that can pick up mobs. Do I? I do, actually. There is, but I don't have the ability to make it. Mob? This thing. Plastic in a gas tier. All things I don't have. I don't know what that is. Neat. I don't have any of that. Alright, so I mean I could just get regular wool and then regular white wool and dye it all. Shouldn't be that hard to find one more dang sheep though, you know? Know what I'm saying? Is there a lasso? I don't even know. It's my first time here. I didn't put the pack together. I don't know what's in. Hey look, there's a tower. Let's go see what's in the tower. Ooh, shiny. Squirrel. Hello, bee. Mason bee. Yeah. Holy goodness. Sucks to be you, guy. You got hit by lightning. Wow. Poisoned. I don't know what I could find in there that would give me anything. I don't know. Might need to up the loot tables inside these things. Who knows? But we will find out. I mean, I've only looked in 2. Finally, a sheep. It's really far away, though. If there's a lasso in it, I guess that would make walking back easier. So let's hope that there... This is painful. Let's hope that there is a lasso. Alright. Come on, lasso. Get this junk out of my inventory. Zoop. See, now I don't know how they expect you to get around here, right? Break these two. Then we can go up like this and do that. Why didn't I just do that the first time? An idiot. It's way easier. You should do that. It's way easier than what I tried to do before. Which is way harder than what I'm doing now. A lot of bees. And there was one sheep. Do do do. Take the first ladders out and then just do this. Until you can go up the final ladder. Oh man, I forgot to. Well, I didn't have enough wool to make a thing. Well, I mean, I don't need another compass. I'll take the ender pearl because it helps me get down quicker. I will 500 blocks. Hi sheep, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm terribly sorry. It was the ender pearl, it wasn't me. Go home. I think I have a lasso. I think I am incorrect. And I have not seen a wandering trader, or else I would have 2 lassos, because that would make life easy. So the heck with it. For now, we can deal without having a sheep. We're going to go to sleep. Oh my goodness, is everything to rhyme? And while we're doing that, we'll throw this and this in there. This and this in there. Legit. Now, go in the bed and we'll go check out to see if we can find a mine. Banana. Let's see. Do you see? Oh, dogs are over there. Let's see where. It's not the end button. There isn't a thing. Maybe this is a thing. Let's go up here. Maybe that's an access to. That horse fell down there by himself. I didn't do it. Even though I have multiple things, I have not. Yeah, I found one of these. White clover. I have 2 saddles and multiple horse armor that nobody cares about, but I haven't used any of them yet. Let's see over here if this thing is in fact a beginning of a thing. No, doesn't look like it's. I was hoping it was going to be the beginning of a ravine, but it looks like it isn't. Looks worthless to me. Alright, well, this doesn't even go down in the ground, so yeah, that happened. Maybe over here? What is that? Where is it? It's that way. What is over there? Let's go see. What are these? Huh. Well, I guess that's a thing. What are you? Holy cow. I didn't know this could happen, but well, if this happens more often, that's pretty cool. Yoink! Oh goodness. Let's just do a little bit of this action on our way down. be... Okay. I was like, don't be bad. Oh, it's kind of bad. Oh, goodness. Stop it. Now, when we played before, like there was things behind. It wasn't behind this, but it was behind the gravel parts. But alright, whatever. I guess we can just check randomly. Look for. Hello, minecart. Oh, hello, other minecart. Sweet. Hello, creeper face. Dun, 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 dun. No. 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 And then no. I said no, I meant no. No was, in fact, the words that were spoken. Oh. What's in here? Wait, what is that? First, punch 2, lame. Plastic drinking hat? That's awesome. That's my new favorite thing. Oh. Sweet. That's awesome. Alright. What are in you? Digging claws. Oh, luck of the sea. Luck of the nothing. There's no luck in that. Don't you see? Die. Thanks. Anything? What's that? Obsidian skull. Cool. Oh yeah, I didn't make a. I wanted to, or meant to words before I came down here. I meant to. Oh goodness. Make a backpack, but I forgot what I was doing. Stupid creeper face. Creeper McCreeper face. Oh, what's in here? Anything? Looks like a cave. That's fantastic. Is there anything behind there? There is not, which is less exciting. Alright. I can go up there. Let's just check behind some things like this. It doesn't look like there's anything back there. I don't know how these, I mean, I don't have it absolutely known how these things work, but hey there now. I do know that if I get this guy shot enough times, you should go after that guy, but he didn't. And back there? Nope. Negatory, good ravine, buddy. Shaboopy. And no. Ooh, another box. Ooh, I don't know. Hello. One on this side too. Some more coal. Sweet. Alright, what's in the box first? Stupid bat. And panic necklace. I mean, taken. I already have pumpkins growing, I believe. Or just take everything because that's what we do. What's down here? Other than spiders, because I hear spiders. Hey! Holy cow! That's a lot of spiders. It's a lot of spiders. What does this thing do? Temporary immune to fire damage, don't care. Movement speed, don't care. Mining speed and digging, don't care. Alright, well, let's go. Stupid cave spiders. Oh no, 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 no. Ha! Take that, I killed you with a piece of bread. Oh goodness. Oh no, stay down there. Alright, how can we heal ourselves? We can heal ourselves faster with a golden apple. I should have things, but I do not. Come on, let's go. Come on, take a bite. Alright. Go. Oh, goodness. No, no. Why you do me like that, spider? I mean, the poison won't kill me, right? But spider bites might. Stupid spiders. I don't have anything for poison. I'm not lucky enough to have any lava on me. You know what? This might do a little something though. Can I do this? There. That'll at least push them all over to that side. And possibly get them to stop spawning. Which is one step in the right direction. Because now I can stand here in the water and do this. Haha! I am smart. Let me do this. Eat a little bit of this. And then go back down there. Beat up this guy, because haha. I don't get pushed as much as you do. Oh, that worked way better. What's in this? I did all that for Smite 3. Jerk. You jerk in your Smite 3. Hey, Comet. Get out of here. Stupid spider. Okay, he's gone now too. What's in? Ooh, what's that do? Oh, sweet! That's the coolest one I've gotten at so far. How's it going, Comet? I just got a lucky scarf, which is pretty cool. I was focusing on spiders and lack of death. I blame any lack of attention on that. Right? Well, it wasn't lucky before I got it, or I wasn't lucky before I got it. Heck, I'm probably not lucky now. But, you know, get that there. Oh, goodness. Scared the crud out of me. I don't have health yet. Go away. I should really... I'd put on the lucky scarf, but it only helps with fortune, not monsters. Whew. I need a... Thing's gonna jump out at me like that. I need a lucky new set of trousers. Alright, so... well, we can go... Out of here, bat. All of the ways. That. run up here and hide for a second so we can put torches here. I really need to go back up and... Oh goodness, there's a creeper. Oh goodness, there's a zombie. Where did you come from, good sir? And could you do me a favor and stop it? Is there a dude with a bunch of armor on? Yes, yes there is. Has he got steel armor? What are you? Armored guy? Seriously, can I not get any of that? That's with all the creepers. Yeah, I didn't care. I didn't. Oh, I got his pants. 312 versus 245, 5 and 6. That dude had better armor than I do. I mean, I didn't have anything. Just stop it. I'm living on bread here. So I found something. Well, I found this, which is pretty cool by itself. It's also really, well, we gotta go empty our inventories anyhow. So, and while we're doing that, we'll make ourselves a quicker way down here. So let's take and do one of these things here. There. Okay. So let's go back here. That was less than lucky. I should have enough wool to make a sleeping bag. I should probably make a helmet too. Get out of here. Do I have? Got the snow. I really need to make another. Where did I put the chests? Because I should put them somewhere out here where I can use them instead of there. Where I cannot. Let's just get rid of garbage, which is all of this. I mean, Lucky Scarf is cool. We'll keep that because we're going to put that in a backpack in a minute. We do need to make a sword. No! I didn't want to fix that. Suck. I mean, I can fill it in with this eventually. I do need a sword. Why am I looking at this? Just put those there. Do I have 8? So we'll do that and make a sword. I can make a helmet as well. I can throw those on the ground, which is pretty cool. It's always a good thing to do. Said nobody ever. So we've got a few things. Take that, have that, and we will put this on. I've got a drinking hat, which is pretty awesome, even though I don't really have things to drink, but you know, whatever. It's not important. Backpack, right? So that's forget it. Small backpack, string, wool, and leather. String, wool, and leather. We've got leather, we've got string, and wool. But I don't have enough leather. More leather? Lame. I guess we go feed the cows? And then too bad I can't bring some shears and shave a cow. That'd be pretty cool. Uh-huh. You guys all be happy. Make happiness. And now, give me blood. Thank you. I can make one backpack by making 2 more of those. Do I have more string? Yes. Backpack. Thank you. What do you give me? I don't remember. Nothing to write home about, but you know, it is what it is, which is not much, but it is also more than we had. So northish, this way. So I thought this was cool, Comet. Not the Enderman flying away, but I do have to go over that direction. So I was looking up here to see if this was connected to or see if this gray thing was a ravine. It was not. And then I looked on the map and I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. Let's go look at that. And I looked and it was this, and I was like, huh, something happened over here where that triggered. And it is a mine shaft that goes from the surface all the way down to where we were, which I had never seen, didn't know could happen, and thought was pretty cool. Definitely lucky, but pretty cool. And that was pre-scarf. Let's go up here, I guess. I should have got more torches. I can make... yeah. You, come here. Why are there so many kids? Get out of here. Give me your... Get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. It's very loud for too long. Whew. Scary green thing. These mine shafts are pretty awesome. Except for... Why is there so many of you? Aye. Come join you on that? Well, I've just been working on this. Actually, we just started the new world because I believe my mod list is pretty well set. I don't know. Any plans that I had and everything, which weren't a whole heck of a lot, I've been thrown for a bit of a loop here recently, as which is probably why I'm a little bit more babbly and stuff than usual. My son had an ear infection, right? So he's been with his mother for the last week, just because she brought him to the doctor and everything else. And now, I by saying this stuff, I'm not saying people don't have worse problems. But yeah, so he'd been with her for the last week with a sponge in his ear to supposedly get rid of the infection, and then that sponge like dried out, and then they went back and they couldn't get the sponge out because his ear had swollen around it. So then they put another sponge in it after they got that one out. And after doing that, they finally got the swelling all down and the ear infection was gone. And they thought he was going to have a fungal infection, from what I was told. At least that's what she told me the doctors told her. So they had to go and have them, like, I guess, try and suck out all the fungal infection stuff or whatever, and then they gave him medicine, and they did all that, and then his stomach wasn't feeling good the next day, so they went to go back, and they said he had a fever. So you know, this day and age with COVID and everything else, if you have a fever, they wouldn't let you into the doctor's room. They told him that he had to go to the ER. So he went to the ER. They told him that they were sent there because he had a fever, and he said his stomach hurt, and that the doctors said that they thought it was a fungal infection from the ear stuff. And so they brought him inside the ER, and they gave him a, what's it called? Really didn't get any coal. Thing. There it is. They gave him the thing that you look at babies with, whatever. They used that instead of instead of giving him an X-ray, they used that first. Can't think of the word right now. A little tired. Oh, wait a second. So they did that thing with the whatever it is, where they look inside, they can see inside you, but with sound waves. With the little thing, with the wand that they do to mothers and the babies. So they do that, right? For the kid, so that they can look at it, or look at his stomach, and see, because he had like diarrhea and stuff like that, see about this fungal infection. And they found out that he didn't have a fungal infection. Turns out that his appendix was huge. So he had appendicitis. So they rushed him into surgery late yesterday. And yeah, so he had surgery yesterday to get his appendix taken out before it burst, which makes it and my brother had that just last year, and then apparently my ex's father had that, so my ex-father-in-law had it, and like a couple months ago, and then my son just had it, and they managed to get his appendix out, but I mean, he's 12, so he wasn't very happy having to have his surgery and everything else. He was in a lot of pain, and so I was at the hospital till I don't even know what time last night, but the doctor called at like 9ish or something, 10ish, well 9ish, and told us, found out how he was doing, because the doctor that did surgery on him, as soon as he was done with the surgery, apparently he went on vacation. So there was a different doctor coming in, and it wouldn't be in until Monday to take over for him, which is fantastic. But so they looked into it or whatever, and said he was doing good, and if he wanted to, he could go home. So he decided that he wanted to. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll find out. And I was there spending the night with him, or going to spend the night with him. So instead, we ended up checking out of the hospital at about, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock. Going and finding a 24-hour pharmacy and getting him some pain medication, and he wasn't too happy with moving, which, I mean, obviously. Alright, so now, like the one thing earlier said, this could be a mimic, but it says chest. And it doesn't have TNT under it, which is a bonus. multi-shot is lame. Anything in here? Not really. Alright, yeah, so... yeah, I was at the hospital and then the 24-hour pharmacy, and I didn't get a lot of sleep. Normally I'm a person, because I usually have to get up for work at about 4 o'clock in the morning. So I usually go to bed somewhere around 9-ish. And even on the weekends, obviously, you get used to it. So I still go to bed at about 9, maybe 10. And I'm usually up fairly early, and I can't stop myself from waking up early. So I didn't get to bed till... because I didn't get to wind down at all. I didn't get to bed till about 1. He passed out as soon as I dropped him off at his mom's house, because that's where he wanted to go. So gave her the medicine and everything else. So he was there sleeping. I came home, wound down, went to bed somewhere around 1-ish, and got up at 4. So I'm a little tired. So I don't think of very straight threat at the moment, but he's doing good now. You know, send me the bill eventually. It's worth every penny for him to be okay. He didn't have to go through multiple surgeries and have issues like my brother did, or strangely enough, the exact same thing that my ex's father did. So it got caught early enough with him that it didn't rupture, which is not a fun thing. My brother told me to ask him if they had a family discount or a 2-for-1 sale, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, so that was my yesterday. Like, happy Friday. And he's good. He's with his mom. It's weird. Think of it. Wow, that's a lot of emeralds. Long, rough day for everybody, because I know she went through a lot with the earache, and then finding that stuff out. It was an interesting conversation. Oh, goodness, why is there so many emeralds? It's so weird. I've never seen this many. So, I was pretty livid at her at one point, right? Because I'm like, what happened? Well, trying to find out information. I didn't know anything, so I'm asking her to get the information. She's sending me back her usual really short text answers or whatever. Turns out later she told me it's because she was in the hospital and she couldn't get away because she was talking to doctors or waiting rooms waiting for doctors and stuff, which, okay. But she get this, I was like, well, where is he? After she told me he was gonna have surgery, I was like, okay, well, where is he? And they're like, what rooms, what floor, stuff, coming down. And she was like, well, it would be better if you came after he was done with the surgery. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, there's already enough people here, so they won't let you in, so you should just come after the surgery. And I was like, I was quite upset. So I was like, so what you're telling me is that you, his mother, and his stepfather are there, and you're not going to let me see him because, or, you're saying don't come? So, after being quite upset for quite a bit, and then taking a breath And thinking about using big boy words for a minute, I said, so think about this. How would you feel if I told you suddenly that your son was going into surgery and don't come down until he's in, and that there's too many people here, so don't come down until he is in recovery? And then like 10 minutes later she called me up and she was like, no, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to tell you don't come down. Obviously he's our son, and like the other guy, he'll leave, obviously he'll be out of the way. I just didn't want them to tell you that you couldn't come in. Did you? Like what, the surgery or told don't come down? Either one is bad. So I was just like, all right. So if this happened on the week when I had him, how would you feel if I said, don't come down until he's done with surgery? Oh, only one parent can be there. They allowed 2 people in the rooms here. So I was not happy. And she was like, well, I just didn't want you to come down here and have them tell you that you couldn't come in, and I didn't mean it that way at all. He is your son as much as he is mine. You're more than welcome to come down, and if they let you in, they let you in, or fight it and tell them you don't care, that you're his dad and you have every right to be there. And she's like, I fully support that. And I was like, okay. She's like, I called, like, I just walked out of the hospital. We're waiting right now. He's supposed to go into surgery in a few minutes, and we're waiting to find out everything. But you're more than welcome to come down. I would never tell you not to do that. I'm so sorry. And I was just like, okay. Because when I got there and she apologized again, I was like, it's fine. I understand. Now I know what you were saying. You just said it shortly. And after I said it back to you, she's like, after you said it back to me, I didn't, that I realized what it sounded like then. And she's like, I didn't mean that at all. And I was like, okay, like, I can understand that. I'm like, it's, I was like, I was about to tell her where to go. So she told me that he's going in. I had already left the house anyhow, so I was driving there. Told me what that he's just went into surgery, and that they'd let me know what everything she knew as soon as he came out of surgery. So I was like, all right, I've got a little bit of time. So I hadn't eaten all day because I just left work and went home, got her phone call, changed, and like had this conversation and directly left after finding out where to go and stuff. I got down there. It was pretty. The funny part was I got there, right, and she, on my way there, like I grabbed food and I was eating it really quick in the parking lot. She sent me a message saying, okay, he's done with surgery. Everything went well. They said that they're going to move him to the pediatrics unit, and this is the room that he'll be in, and he should be there in like half an hour or something like that. They're going to come and get me. And I was like, okay. So I finished eating. I mean, I was about done anyhow, and I just got out of the car and I went inside and I walked inside and up to the floor where she said he was going to be. And as soon as I got there, right, the nurses are like, who are you here for? And I told them, I was like, well, I'm here for this person, or well, I didn't even get to tell him. I was like, I'm here for my son, and she was like, oh, we just wheeled him in. He must be in this room. And I was like, yeah, that's where he's supposed to be. And I walked in, and like they had just brought him in, and I got there, and, like I sat down and everything else, and they were like, oh, is his mother? I thought his mother was here, and I was like, oh, she is. Yeah, she's just a minute. Like, apparently I got here before she did. Just got to the room, so I like sent her a message, and she was like, "Oh, he's done already. They hadn't came and got me." Ow, ow, ow. So that was kind of funny that after all that, I ended up getting into the recovery room before she did, and like I stayed in the recovery room, and they came in one at a time. The two of them came in one at a time to see him and everything else, and I went home and got him some clothes and stayed with him until they told us to leave. Well, tell us to leave, told us we could leave. But yeah, so that was when I was talking to her at one point in time and found out that she had just gone through everything really, really badly with her dad, because he just thought he used to be a Marine, so he's used to pain, so no problem. So he didn't think anything of it, so he didn't go anywhere until it got really bad, and they were like, if you'd have waited like a day or two more, you could have passed away. And so like they just went through all that. My brother could have if he'd have waited much longer, like he could have died. So after knowing that that happened with my brother, man, I was flipping out. I was so mad, and I was just like, okay, yelling at somebody and flipping out. We're not married anymore. Like it doesn't fix anything or make anything better, and nobody responds good to just being yelled at. I was like, so let me breathe for a minute and let me get my adult pants on and think of how I want to how do I want to spell out what you're talking about, Willis, and you better not be telling me I can't come down there right now, or I will come down there right now and somebody's getting smacked. How do I say that like an adult? And yeah, the conversation all went well. Like, the surgery all went well, and things went much better afterwards. Quite the day. Why are you a thing, everyone? Stop being a thing. What a day. I know it was rougher for my kid than me. I'm by no means downplaying the stuff that happened to my 12-year-old son. But you know what? Even though it can happen to him and he's not happy, I can be tired as well. So that's why I'm saying, what a day. It's rough for all parties. And the whole thing. He's a little trooper though. Like, nurse was trying to get him to sit down at one point in time. Stupid skeleton. And he was like, no, it's okay. I'll just sit here for a second. She's like, you can lay down. It's fine. You know, lay down and rest for a minute. I'm telling him to lay down and rest for a minute. He's like, it's okay. I just need to. I can deal with it in just a minute. I just need to sit here. And I was like, I can deal with it. I'll be alright. What the heck? Don't I have a hammer? I do have a hammer. What am I doing with this stupid knot hammer? What a day. Known entirely too many people. And the same family. I mean, obviously, you know, my brother is only partially. I mean, he's my brother, so he's got, you know, the same genes as my kid, at least somewhat. And then her dad has got the same genes as her. Whew. Yeah, I can imagine. Um, ended up. Did it end up being like a benign cyst? I know that can happen. I hope it can happen. Well, I hope it did happen. I know that it can happen. I also know that they usually just take it out anyhow. Regardless. Stupid skeleton, stop shooting me. And, yeah, it's a lot to go through, man. Drain the cyst and they couldn't remove it. Well, I mean, if they drained it or whatever, then it wasn't cancerous, right? So that's, you know, at least good news. Like, I can only partially imagine. I mean, he's got a half sister, and I do care for the girl. She's older than he is, so, like, I was there with her from the time she was 2 till she was 8. And even though when we got divorced and everything else, I had no right to ask to be able to see her necessarily, but I did ask to make sure she was okay. You know, at times, or just make sure she was doing well. You know, there's still care. I still cared. I just, you know, when the things happened between her and I, then I had no real say as to being part of her life anymore. So, I know what happened. Don't know what happened most of the time, but I can imagine how it would, why is that guy all glowy? How I would feel if is he glowing? If I found out that something was happening with her, I can only imagine. And being your little girl and you not being able to be let in, I can imagine it's worse. I'm glad that they managed to drain it. You guys are only allowing one parent, and that's rough. I'd have lost my my ever-loving mind. I mean, I could wait in the waiting room without going in to see my son, but I just couldn't go in the room itself at the same time. Just in the sight. I don't need this garbage either. Seriously. Get wrecked, stupid zombie. Yeah, I can imagine it was pretty rough, man. And God bless America and Minecraft states of stuff. Sorry, you and your daughter had to go through that stuff. It does put quite a bit of stress on a person. At one point I was just like, okay. Now that I've calmed down, and my heart isn't necessarily racing out of my chest anymore. Blood pressure needs to go down. Life. Oh goodness, let's jump down. Oh goodness, that's gonna hurt. Stupid things. Trying to do that without actually paying much attention. It's a little tough. Gotta get those things through the power mod. I did take out, I don't care what people think, I took out mechanism power generators, because I have the power mod. It's like, well, I've already got power, I don't need mechanism as well, because it's just two of them. I mean, they both have tiers of mod, they both put out energy. When you're trying to cut down on the number of things people can make, number of type of things people can make, the number of blocks and everything else, they don't need. I mean, to be fair, I almost took out refined storage too, but I didn't want to have to make. I didn't want to have to make people do it as much as I didn't want to do it myself to use mechanism to store all my stuff. I just didn't want to do it. It's kind of why, like in my last pack, I used simple storage instead of forcing people to use whatever the tech mod was, I can't remember, which had storage things in it, but I was going to make people use that. I didn't want to use it. Andesite, gravel, entirely too much cobble, this garbage. So comment is everything. I mean, you said it was last week. Is she home? Is everything about as good as it can get at the moment? Are things on the mend? More coffee. Ooh, yummy. That is diamonds. Didn't see those first time. Yep, she's back to her annoying self. Well, my son just got out of, what is that? Surgery. You know, technically, and the hospital last night. So, I mean, they got him on whatever his medication is, some liquid stuff that I know it's not morphine because they had him on that and he wasn't responding to it, I guess, so they gave him something else. And apparently, whatever it is, I mean, it seems like a pain medicine version of Robitussin, I guess. Or whatever type of NyQuil or whatever you can think of. It looks like that. Apparently it tastes like garbage. I don't know. I don't need to find out either, because I don't need to take it. But you give him that, and like 5 minutes later, he's fine. Or at least he feels a lot better. I'm sure a bit of that is in his head, but whatever. Doesn't really matter if it's in his head or not. As long as he feels better, that's the important part. But I'm glad that your daughter is back to normal. My kid's at home resting, playing video games. So, for the most part, I guess that's business as usual. Dun, dun, dun. Been a rough year. Come on, 2020. What you got next? Bring it on. I say as a hurricane, our possible hurricane is barreling towards us. I don't know if it's going to turn. I should look today. Let's see. Let's look at the weather and see what we're... Well, that looks fantastic. That doesn't look fantastic at all. So apparently Hurricane Isaac is gonna run pretty much straight into me. A predicted path right now is fantastic, is what it is. Wonderful. So there's that. Whatever. It'll only be a 1. More than likely, unless I guess 2020 could make it more than a 1, but you know, it's not going to turn into a 5, so could just be get wrecked, stupid skeleton guy. Why is there so many of you? The heck, you guys having a sit-in down here? Yeah. What on earth is it with skeletons? Yeah, so I could have a hurricane on Monday, which, I mean, it doesn't look like it'll be too bad. So it'll just be a free day off at work, really. One hopes. Trying to be calm about it and all. But, you know, at least he's not in the hospital during a hurricane. Oh, God, I'm going to die. At least he's not in the hospital during a hurricane, or, you know, in lots of pain and not able to go to the hospital in a hurricane. So there's... Could be, it could be worse. Ho hum. Garbage out of my inventory. What can I put in here? Anything? No. Fantastic. That being all said, stream on Tuesday might not happen, and who knows if I'll have extra time now from not having to go into work. I might definitely get this pack all finished up, and that's scary. Ready to be put out on the launcher next week is what I wanted to do, but you know, we'll see. We shall see. I was thinking of because of the fact that it's, I don't know. You know, I already have a 1.12 pack that I don't know if it'll ever actually come out, but I had it. Okay, this is here. Fantastic. I had it not mostly, but what? I mean, it was 70% done, I guess. We'll say. Why? I don't know if I'll ever get it finished. And it was going to end up being the Naturecraft 3. Really? Oh, whatever. Slash back. But yeah, like I was saying, or trying to, whatever. Like I was saying, I don't think it will ever be finished. I don't, just because, mostly because I just, I don't know if, it's just writing the quests, really, that I just don't. And now having it, did so much work to get it to where it is, which almost makes it a shame that now that I figured out the couple of things that, that's odd, that I had problems with to get the pack to work and, you know, for the most part, do what I wanted it to do. To have finally come up with a way to bridge that gap or whatever, hurdle, get over that hurdle, sure, either one of those will work, and then to just have it be such a struggle and one hurdle after another, and just be like, you know what, I'm not doing it. Done. What's happening, Jam? Oh, hi, Ira. Thank you for the raid. Do appreciate that. But yeah, so I don't think that's going to come out. So I'm thinking that this pack is going to end up being Naturecraft 3 as soon as I come up with a fancy title well, I guess that is my fancy title. But come up with maybe just an edited picture and maybe a description. That's pretty much all that's left for it, and then the pack is it's done. Especially after the tweaks I made at 1 o'clock in the morning last night when I got home from the hospital. So it's done. I just have to put the finishing touches on it, and see if the Curse Forge people, or whoever it is now, says fine, which should be cool. So be over the next like 2 weeks, I guess. Level 21, huh? The next 2 weeks, I'll get all that stuff done and get it put on to Curse, and then I might end up getting a thing, server. Might get a server running for it. So I'll let you know if any of that stuff happens, comment, and obviously when it comes out, I will post something. Hey, it's funny that this pack started off with, I will, definitely. It started off as just me wanting to, that looks, hey look, there's diamonds. Wanting to do this build that I'm doing, or going to do. And whether I could find, I mean, I knew that, I hate the fact that I do that, start a sentence instead of finishing. So I knew that, you know, before we get into that, Jam and Ira, were you, sorry, I'm a little tired. So brain is going a little slower. Were you playing that, or both of you actually? I don't know, Jam, you were streaming. You streamed really early the last week, but were you guys playing that pack that you mentioned in the Simpletons server? Got it. Wish I could have got more sleep. Like bumbling behind, slightly more than usual. Do we get there? Oh goodness. Yep. Uncle Granny's 100% organic free range mod pack. It had a really cool name. I liked the name. I looked it up, and I thought about playing, but I have my own 1.12 pack that is, to be quite honest, finished with the exception of the fact that I wanted quests in it, and that's really the only thing that's not done with the pack. And I just decided to try and put one together on 1.16, which is this one, and I haven't really had any issues with it. So I just, when I looked at it, you know, I feel like I've, at least for the time being, moved on from 1.12. Goodness. I mean, there's so much I could do on vanilla, but I wanted to play modded because I wanted lots of cool stuff, which I found and put in here. So I don't know if I will join you. It is looks like a very good pack, and for anybody that's watching or whatever, comment included, if you guys want to check out a nice 1.12 mod pack and play with some of the more awesome people that I know, look up Ira Plays Games and the Simpletons and join her. It'll be, I can guarantee you'll have a lot of fun. It looks like a good pack. It just, I put a lot of effort into that other pack, and I literally just spent the last, 2 weeks working on this. And to be quite honest, there hasn't been as many, oh, what was he? Did you, did you stream like, the really early like you did last week, Jam? I wasn't awake this time. I mean, I was awake, but I wasn't alert enough to do anything. Shouldn't be. I should be taking a nap now, but I'm not gonna. Like, I wanted to play this jam stream this morning. Yeah, I mean, he, you know, was about 5 hours ago. Oh, was he? 5 hours ago would have been. All right. Well, that's. I think that's his normal time, right? He was like really early last week. Oh, that's dark. I have a couple of scary. Sorry. There's a couple of houses in the giant build that I'm making that'll use a couple of things that I'm pretty excited to check out. There. And one of those things is dark. There are rain gutters in the roof mod that I put in. I don't even think that I showed it off because I believe I put it in last night when I was half asleep. And I think they actually have a visual change when it rains. And they puddle up on the ground. I don't think you can actually fill things up with it. They may change, whatever. They may change that on an update. Who knows? But at least it looks cool. As much as, you know, one really needs to do anything with rain in Minecraft. I'm looking forward to using those. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't need for the builds that I am doing, but will be really cool anyhow. I don't know how long I'll have world and everything else going, because there are skylight windows. I think those are pretty awesome. I'd really like to use those on part of a build, which I might throw them into one of the buildings in what I'm using. There's a couple other things. I can't remember what else I added. I have no idea. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I should have been sleeping. But, you know, stuff I took out and the stuff I put in works, so not only do they work, I feel like there's a little bit less world gen, and definitely, I mean, maybe 1 or 2 lag spikes, but for the most part, I go down? Not really many. Or any that I can recall. I mean, at the beginning there's always one. That's a regular Minecraft thing where you know, when you log in and you look around, the world tends to have a lag spike. Every once in a while, generating chunks and stuff, it does, but I haven't really noticed anything. Let's go up here. Oh goodness! Scare the jeepers out of me. But yeah, so as this started off with just building, mostly building stuff really, I have since added, you know, 3 tech mods that are really only there to help you with your basics. So get refined storage, which I haven't even used in 1.16 yet. Just for storage stuff. I don't know how taxing it'd be on the game or a server, yet. I mean, it was alright before, as long as you didn't have a ton of other stuff, and you know, it wasn't one of 12 tech mods that were all running to bog your server down. It wasn't so bad before, as long as all that stuff didn't happen. But because it's, other than Iron Chest is the only storage mod I have in here, really. And there is Mechanism, which is in here just for your ore doubling and everything else, but Mechanism has changed in 1.16. So in regular Mechanism, you know, you could make the... Let's start. Words. You could make those big towers, the condensing towers, that you use to get your 5 times ore generation, and you could get up to your nuclear generation thing, whatever, your reactor words. And they have since changed the reactor and the generators, I believe, into its own mod. So you got Mechanism generators, and then you have Mechanism add-ons, which add on some of that other stuff. You can still make the evaporation tanks. You can still do 5 times with your evaporation tanks and everything else, but I don't believe there is... I mean, there's a... Ooh, dictionary? That's interesting. I don't know what that does. Might have to check that out. Let's see about generators. Is there... There is a... No, there isn't any. So all the generators and Mechanism and the ways that make power and everything else are all its own separate mod, along with quite a lot of the other stuff for Mechanism, which is part of Mechanism add-ons, and I don't have either one of those. So you would actually have to, even to use the thermal evaporation tanks or whatever, you're going to have to power it. Is there solar things from Mechanism? No? Nope. So you can't get power from Mechanism in any way. So if you want to run that thing to get your 5x, or, you know, you're going to have to do a lot of other stuff to get it going. So it's really not even worth it. Ore doubling and ore tripling, you could do. Which is good. And that I wanted left in, along with the whole being able to process things. So it's nice that they slimmed the mod down into 4 different distinct things. So I only have the one. Instead of their generators and everything else, I'm using the power mod, which is it's really, really good. It's supposed to be quite spirited. And nitro? Niotic. I didn't know what nitro crystals? What are nitro crystals? From blocks of nitro? From nether stars. And nether star, 2 blocks of redstone, and a block of blazing crystal will make nitro crystals, and 20,000 energy. So, you know, you still have an energy mod. And Mechanism's got its own pipes, which have always been rough, so I have a pipe mod in here that is different. And I don't remember using Mechanism for... I mean, it's not industrial engineering, so, you know, it doesn't have cloches or anything. So I don't ever remember using it for... I always used it for processing stuff, but I never really used it for much else, right? Never really used it for harvesting. I mean, I'm sure I probably did if you could at some point, but not any point that I can remember that even makes a difference. So I have industrial 4 going in here to do your cows, your that stuff, and your trees. I have this comes from botany pots, so you don't need a cloche. You've got a botany pot. So this one's got sugarcane, and I've got wheat, and then potatoes going right now, and nothing else because I don't have any carrots that I know of. I have melons. Where did I put the melon seeds? There they are. So plant there, so that'll grow melons. So, you know, it's your own garden cloche in a pot. And I made these hopper ones, but they don't have to be hopper ones. I don't know if you've used this mod or not. It doesn't seem to be. Look over here, I've got 60 FPS. I stare at these, I've still got 60 FPS. So, yeah, it doesn't seem to. Well, 60 is weird too. Max frame rate, yeah, do that. Why for you do the not that? Whatever. So that, you know, they don't seem to be laggy, which is pretty awesome. There's extra things for, and then, but so. That's the tech. As I babbled on forever, what I was getting at was that's the only tech stuff that is in the pack. Everything else is building, or there's towers inspired by Zelda Breath of the Wild towers to find out in the world. Other than that, you got biomes aplenty. So that's your world generation. So, you know, it's kind of cool to go exploring. There's an end mod in here that gives you end biomes and stuff, so that's cool. And I don't remember, I don't think I put a, there might be another one in here for all I know. I don't think there is. Yeah. There isn't another mod in here. I mean, there's some stuff in the Nether you can get and do, and it's all relatively new to some people anyhow. So, you know, I got all that, but with it just being building and everything else, I was just going to call it like a builder pack. You know, I was thinking about it probably right before I started streaming. That, we got lots of different flowers, you got biomes aplenty, so there's lots of different, there's foods, because I have Pams in here too. Pams too. Productive bees, which seems like something from nature that I don't know how to use yet, but you can use that to make all your ore, and then you can, if it makes ore or regular things, I mean, I'm pretty sure it makes regular stuff, like processed stuff, instead of use honey to make to make processed things. So it's a way to get ore without having to mine. So I guess I'm going to name this Naturecraft 3. I just need to come up with an interesting subname, I suppose. I've got a lot of work to do here. I almost wish there was RF tools so I could have a builder, so I could just be like, alright, I want to take this 3 by, no, not 3, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 5 by 8. No, 8 by, we'll go 8 by 8 chunk area. And I want to get rid of all the trees, get rid of everything else, and just fill it up with dirt and make it 80 blocks higher. Can you do that? And then I can start building part of the place. That's a lot of work to do. I don't think that I don't know if I'm going to fill it all in. It's a lot of digging. Where is my dirt? Because we need to, if we can figure out where the low spot's going to be, the other end, and that'll be our high spot, we can, for perspective, I suppose, I don't have 80 pieces of dirt. I guess. Go down here and figure out. Let's figure out what level our low is at. Where's the low gonna be? Probably here. Well, this will be the lowest spot, but it won't be there. Like this spot here, and here, here, and then probably over here are all going to be our lows. So we'll go to this right there where this pond is and see what level that's at. And then go up to the higher level there and see what that's at, and you know, go up 80 blocks with our thing here, and then we can see. Oh, that's probably down here. So 67. So 80 blocks on 67. 147. So 46, 145, 44, 43, 42. That's odd. 41. It's just 6 blocks. So I had to go up 74 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 more pieces of dirt than what we need. To get all the perspective right on all the things. I mean, with it being 147 blocks, 80 blocks is a lot. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do that. That'll take so long and it'll look funky. To get it to, I mean, I suppose I can have a lot less stairs on the grounds, which, so, let's see. I guess this would be acceptable. Why? No, even that's gonna be way too much. We'll go down to 100. So this will be, we'll get it to there. So that's, oh goodness. I've got to raise the land to there. Would really like it if it sucks that it doesn't hit lightning when it's the pendant or the trinket, whatever artifact pendant that I have on. Yeah. So, and that's how high you need to make the land for a, it's like 35 by 35 block, something like that. If not more than that, it's more than that. I don't know, I've got it written down in the book. There's a lot of work to do to get the land from here to there and there to there. this whole thing here raised up that high, and then to taper the sides off and everything else. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of work, and I'm gonna need a lot of dirt. So I don't know. I suppose I could get a cobblestone generator going, right? Because you can't make dirt with a cobblestone generator. Can I make dirt? Where's dirt? Dirt. Rocky dirt? That's cool. Where the heck do you get that from? Metallurgic infuser is biofuel and sand to make dirt. Well, I can make sand easy enough. And biofuel I can make with a lot of things. Anything actually. So that should be easy enough as well. All I have to do is connect probably melons. So get like 12 of these melon things all going at once. And getting them, let's see, is there a crafter? I don't even know. It's crafting tables, cooking tables, crafting station. I have slabs? Sure. Terrain cutters. Look forward to that. That's pretty cool. Crafting form. Yes, because refined storage can do auto crafting. So I can use that to then put the biofuel into a tank and have the tank connected, and then I can is there a cobblestone generator? All things COBB. No, there is not, but can I can make a crusher that gets regular stone, and regular stone is alright, so we have to make a vanilla cobble gen. Is there a breaker? I think there is in industrial foreground. There is. Block breaker industrial foreground. Doesn't look all. What is that? Okay. So I should be able to make a block breaker, make a cobblestone generator, so that it automatically breaks the cobblestone, puts it into a thing. That goes through the crusher to turn into sand, to then go with the biofuel mass, whatever, that comes from the melons to turn into dirt. And I should be able to get that to do it all by itself automatically. And then I will have enough dirt to do all of this. It's a lot of planning before I actually get stuff done, really. So, I guess, well, now that I have that figured out, I just have to go ahead and, yeah. This is going to take more time that I can do in between streams, or even, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm too tired, because I'm not going to do it on stream, rather, because I'm too tired and I'll think and sound like an idiot. But I can kind of, because I know where that is, I can plot out the four corners or a roundabout area. Basically what I want this tall area to look like. I can at least throw some, I mean, it's all going to be under dirt, right? So I can throw some cobble or wood or anything for that matter. I mean, I have some logs just from that stuff. So I can throw that down and get the area marked out, and then where the other areas are going to be marked out. And then I can, because let's see if I can even, can I show? I don't think I can show. Alright. So I have lofty goals, right? I tend to have lofty goals anyhow. So let's see if I can throw a, can I do a plus to do a media source? Browser. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. And we will do this. Can I just put that in? Bam. Does that work? I mean, I don't know if that'll work or not. Let's see if this works. So this, if I can get this to work, which it is, looks like it is. If it loads. Ah, there we go. Obviously I can't interact with that, but that is what I'm making. It's this grounds that you can see here, which I can't even show. Well, whatever. It's on the. Is it? It's on here? No, it isn't. Whatever. So that's what I'm making. This, yeah, that's what I'm making. Get rid of that thing because it's not helpful to anything anymore. That is the area that I'm going to make, and to make it look the way I want to and get it as close to real life as I can, which I don't know, it's a brief overview, a very brief overview, a really quick overview. You can always go back and zoom it in, look at it a little bit more if you want to, or, you know, whatever. It is, unless you know what it is, it's extremely more detailed than you think it is, and it's going to be amazing to build it. And it's even the areas that aren't going to be buildings and that are just going to be parts of the complex and everything else, but it's going to take up, and doing landscaping, this whole area right here, the whole area, this thing, I wish I could highlight it, but just to get that done for however long it takes is, I will feel amazing once it's done. It'll probably be one of the greatest recreations of anything that I have ever done. I also searched Minecraft for it when I decided I wanted to do it, and there is, at least I couldn't, in googling it and searching, find a good, or any really. I mean, there was a recreation of part of it that somebody did in 1.4 or 1.7, one of the two. So, but other than that, I couldn't find, like, I swear to goodness, if it was out there, it would be like an inspiration series from Corrales, because it would be amazing. And you know, it's not that I'm doing it because nobody else did. When I went to look it up, it was, I wanted to do it, or at least get parts of it, but I had never personally been there. It's closed now, obviously because of COVID and everything else. So, because people would be entirely too close of a proximity of each other, that would be unsafe if they had it open, because it turned into, from the house of a crazy rich person from the, I don't know, I think this is from like 1900 or something like that. Turned from that into what it is. When that person moved on from the world, they it ended up being taken and put up as a historical land site. Dun, 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 dun. And so nobody had done it, which I was shocked about. So I couldn't download anybody else's and go and look at details of how they did stuff. So then I've done, oh man, I can't even begin, but probably like 30-ish, if not more, hours of, like hours at least, of research. Diving through text, looking for schematics, which there aren't any, which is BS. This is mostly just because I want them, not because I really think it's BS. What the heck? Okay, I don't know why there was gravel on top of the birch trees. Whatever. Yeah, so I went so far as to, well, I didn't think of it up close, but use that Google Earth, and there's a measurement thing on there just so I could get basic measurements to then draw in a sketchbook on multiple pages, different ways, and everything else to come up with basic idea for the build itself, because, you know, every Minecraft block is what, like a meter, it's like 3 feet or something like that. So, you know, it's done in meters, and obviously we can't do quite as much detail in Minecraft as you can in real life, so it kind of had to adjust some numbers a little bit, but just to get general ideas of how big things will be, how much space I needed. I wrote things down for, I've gotten most of the, like the actual structures of the build. There's 6 large structures, and I've got, for the most part, 3 of them-ish detailed. To be quite honest, 3 of them are they're about copies of each other, pretty much mirror images for the most part. At least a little bit. Yeah, no, they are slightly modified mirrored images of each other, and I know I've got one of them down, so I don't feel as though I need to worry about those 3. One of them, one of the other ones I got half done. And then there's 2 other large structures, one of which I do have completely mapped out, that I used from Google to get the pictures on, and then I actually went into, as far as searching the web and finding people's, what was there? There was Flickr and Imager, Instagram, people's Facebook references that were pictures of them visiting and the touring the area, and I have a folder with like a ton of just pictures of the individual buildings from different angles that I put together from other people's stuff so that I could use it along with Google Earth to recreate an approximate version of the measurements. Yeah, so I mean, we've done quite a lot of work. The place is going to look absolutely amazing once it's done. There's a lot of it that's not really functional, it's just aesthetic, but this is a builder pack, which is why I'm pretty much thinking it's going to be Naturecraft 3, and I don't care that it won't be functional. I want to see how these digging claws work. Let's do that, and that'll be my last thing for today. If I end up getting, which I should, end up getting more sleep tonight. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. I am Wolverine. I'm I'm Wolverine, except for I've I've got a dual drinking beer cap on, blue claws, and a necklace like I'm Black Panther. Wrong button. Ooh. I mean, it's not instant mine, but that's helpful. Increases the wearer's mining speed and base mining level. So does that work with all these things too? I don't know. Can't really tell if that's increases the wearer's mining speed and their base mining level. So does that mean I can do I have an iron pick that I could run downstairs with and see if I can mine redstone with it? See if it made my mining level that, which would then make everything quicker? I don't know. Find out. There's lots of stuff to check out with this. These artifacts, which are pretty cool. I do want to find out what to do with the 4-leaf clover, and the first thing I want to find out to do with it is mainly to find it, because I don't know where it is. There it is. What do I do with you? Useless. I can make a potion of luck. That's it. I can make a potion of luck. It's buzzier bees. I mean, I can't craft one, or that's all you can do with it is potion of luck. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. I plant it because that would be cool. Well, that's neat. There's lots of stuff to do in this. I need to go let my brain relax for a little bit. Maybe get go to the store, get a monster or something, and come back and start laying out some of this stuff. Let's see. Cobble gen. Probably go with what's going to be inside of the mountain. So we have to get into power first. So let's do that before I do anything else. So let's get into what is the base. Is there a book? Manual power. Alright, dielectric paste, which is some coal, clay balls, and some lava. Which I can do. Let's go get some lava. Do I have a second? Whatever, I'll just use this. Let's go get some lava. I then need to get some more clay, because I used everything I had. I don't know how the bees thing works either, but I can figure that out. So I'm not too worried about material at the moment, because as soon as I figure out the bees, maybe on Wednesday when we do a stream. This thing is awesome. I hadn't seen this before, and I really hope this happens more often for other people in other areas. But I want a abandoned mine shaft to come up to the surface of their worlds, and then come down into a giant mine shaft like this at level 20. It's pretty cool, and I think it would be pretty awesome if I found that running around. So hopefully it happens to other people as well. I need lava. Where is the lava? That is water, not lava. That is a hole that I just fell in, and not lava either. I want to take all this minecart. So many. Oh yeah. Is this... It's not lit up at all. So maybe this isn't even... Not the mine shaft we were looking for. Run by droids that we also weren't looking for. So maybe it's one that I didn't... Okay, I guess we're gonna go down now. Alright, didn't know about. So maybe there's some cool stuff down here. That'd be... cool. Torches it. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting, but so, you know, oh look, I beveled a whole heck of a lot today, and I'm not proud of that. That's pretty awesome. Huh. I think I've ever done that before. That worked out really well. You do need this uranite, whatever. It's like uranium, which is this, only it's not, because it's uranite. You need that for the Powa mod, so we're going to grab that. Is that a fish? Look, salmon do swim upstream. End up waterfall. Stranger things have happened. I suppose. What? Hello, fish. Weirdness. I know, whatever. Get in here. Did not expect to see fish swimming up this... whatever. Stuff. Bye. Salmon. Huh. Interesting. Oh, we got the... Ooh, salmon head. Or trout head. Green head. It's a Brian head. Whatever. Give it to me. I want it. Dark. That. Is there anything over here? Other than this, which I need. Because it's more uranite. Doop 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 doo. Let's go down here. And not diamonds, but osmium. Get some more of this stuff. And alright, well, we'll just grab this uranite. That is here. No, don't fall in the lava. And awful lot of lava. Stop it, lava. Go away. Let's grab all this stuff while we're down here. We'll go back up and make the thing to make the manual for Powa. It's just got a fun name. This one. Okay. Please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up. Okay. Okay, no blowing up. Creepers, creepers, creepers. Get out of here. Alright, don't see any. Let's see, manual for power. We needed coal, which I have here. Manual. This clay. We need clay. What is this? Power wrench, which is funny. Alright, so we need to go to this thing here. River. To get some clay. Looks like clay will be right there. So that is to the south. I have to worry about food here pretty soon. Suppose after we get power going to the so that we have power for our stuff, then we can think about, or worry about in the future, which is getting the stuff ready for Industrial 4, going to make and take care of cows for us. So we can just go over here and talk to this guy and say, hey buddy. Hey buddy. Thanks. Should said should. I would also like one of those modded jacaranda tree. Give me the saplings of saplings. This just looks like a, I mean, I guess it's got kind of a lavender tint to it, but for the most part it doesn't look very great as far as wood goes, but I believe we should be able to. That's one other thing we'll do before we're done today, is take a look at the because I've got cooking with blockheads in here just to make the cooking easier. We can use the, if I have it, the ability to do so, we can use the trading, what is the farmer's market or whatever it is? Should be a farmer's market if it's not. A little stall to trade with a guy and see if we can get saplings for everything, because cherry saplings, that wood's pretty nice from the other streams while we were testing. Figured that one out. The redwood should be pretty cool if we can get some of those saplings. Should be enough clay. Way more clay than I have lava. Lots of stuff to think about. I've got to go get. Well, I should go and put stuff away out in the yard, tie things down, and get ready for this hurricane, and hope it doesn't become worse. So I've got this, I've got those, I've got lava. That's all I need, right? So we can do the book, we can do this thing, and that thing. Fantastic. Just need more lava and do that. So all I need is a book, and we can see what this is all about and where it suggests that we start making power. Get out of my inventory things. Spiderhead? Cool. Take the stuff with you while you're at it. I could do it in my inventory, but I'm not going to. There we go. Manual for power. Do I have iron? I do. And do I have some sticks? I do. Good. Make this wrench. Not that wrench. This wrench. Because that other thing wasn't a wrench. This thing is pretty cool looking. And from what I saw, works like a normal wrench, which is pretty nice. Why do I have 3 diamonds? Power. Welcome back. Alright. I mean, I've been here before, but you're awful friendly, thank you. Blocks and items. I don't know how to use this very much, so I did see that Mischief has, okay. I require at least 1 energizing rods and range. That energizing speed depends on the rods and the rod tiers. So these are going to be the rods then. Orb does not require energy, but the rods must be placed on cables of any forge block to work. Okay. When placing the orb/rod in range, will automatically link to each other. Also, you can use the wrench item with link mode to relink them. Okay, so we have to put one of these things here, whatever this thing is, and put like a diamond on it, and then make a cable and put these rods on it, and that's how we're gonna make power. Seems interesting. And then energy cells, there's cables. Tried the solar panels, we did. It doesn't work very well. I don't know what an energy hopper does, but that's interesting. These fernerators, I believe I used before. This magmatic one would be pretty cool. Let's see, wrench, batteries, player area? Oh, this is a thing that does lightning, I guess. Binding cards, charge snowballs, which could be helpful. Lens of the ender when applied to a solar panel will make it see through blocks. That's pretty cool. Also, we could actually put solar panels inside of a house, and it could, if we put this stuff on it, then it would still work. That's pretty awesome. I like that too. So that's all that there is in this, huh? There isn't a lot here, which is pretty neat. Batteries are batteries. Charge something that's in player inventory. Use that for crafting wireless items. Use that to bind wireless items, I'm sure. Don't need any of those things, so. Can I make a magmatic generator, huh? So, let's see. I'm glad I made this book. I would put it on the wall somewhere. But, let's see. Can I make a hello. Can I make a magmatic generator? Energy discharger. That does either. Probably charges things around here. Reactors. I did see you can make big reactors with them. Reactor blocks, however that works. I wonder where that is in the, where's the book? I didn't see anything about reactors in this book, did you? Maybe I should click on reactor blocks wherever those are. Thermal generators, fernators, undercells, energy cells, reactors. Ooh, look. Multi-block generator used to use the uranite as fuel. Build it. Need 36 blocks in your hand. Place them in the 4x3 area. Place. Then the reactor will completely build itself automatically. Huh? Maybe if I use the wrench build, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's more. Heating and cooling, you just use that stuff. Why does it got this? What's it need that for? And I need snowballs? Okay. Generate less energy, so you need to cool it down using a coolant like water. But you can use the solid coolant like summer ice for extra coldness. Solid coolant requires liquid coolant to work, so I need to put water in there and then something else in here to make this work. Okay, so what are these and what do this do? Keep the reactor buffer full of fuel for better production. Carbon materials like coal wood will improve the fuel efficiency. Okay, and add heat. So this is probably the heat. This would be the energy, I assume. So this going into here will improve fuel efficiency. Sure. Redstone will speed up the production and the fuel consumption. Will add another 120 Celsius of heat. Okay. Extreme external control with redstone. It's possible to turn the redstone on off with a redstone signal going into one of the portals. To be a straight line into the block, just redstone setting. And there's got to be a thing on the side. Alright, so that seems pretty straightforward, I guess. You got to get a lot of this uranite to power this, but it's a reactor, so you have to cool it. You can use water, which we have a pump for mechanism, or we could, you know, get ice. I wonder if blue ice works well. And then coal, wood, or whatever, and redstone dust to make it make more power, which goes here. I assume this is the power bar, maybe. I don't know what this is. This is probably how much uranite's in it. Uranite just sounds like a P block, I guess. But can I make a magmatic generator? That's what I want to do before I leave. Furnator. I want a furnator. This furnator. I want a that's it. Magmator. Sounds funny. Magmator is dielectrics, that basic capacitors. The paste. Alright, so what do I need for that? I need to make these rods, which are iron bars and that. Okay, so let's get copper. Probably should get into mechanism to double this stuff first. We did that already on the last stream, so I'm going to call this an episode right now. This thing should turn these. Take clear length, rotate. Does it turn? I was really hoping it rotated. Why you no rotate things? Well, that isn't what I wanted to do. Whatever. That's all the time I have. It's starting to rain now. I'm gonna go get some stuff ready for the hurricane, just to make sure little things are done. See if I can get some more rest tonight. I do apologize, but yeah, that's all the time I have to stream today. So that's it for me. Thank you to Ira and Jam and their Party 05, which is entertaining to say, for the raid. I do appreciate it. Comet, thanks for hanging out with me for so long. To this morning, afternoonish, and glad things went well with your daughter, and hopefully things are continuing to go well with you. And I look like I have red eyes, but I think it's just the sides of this thing. I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of drinks so that this thing can work. But I will talk to you later. Hope you guys all have a great Saturday, and I might stream tomorrow. You never know. Catch you later.